Welcome to SalesATM tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to learn how to sell to customers. In other words, how to generate invoice. One thing that you can also use this for is to set up your old invoices into SalesATM if you have just begun using SalesATM. So maybe you have invoices that you have already generated before signing up to SalesATM. So you can use this to set up all your old invoices. In the previous tutorial, we learned how to do that using the field app. Now we're going to use the back office to do the same. So let's dive into it. To set up an invoice or to create an invoice or to sell to customers, one, you need to set up your branch. And this is only applicable to wholesale business and distribution businesses. So you can say wholesale branch or wholesale distribution branch. So you need to set up this type of branches or have access or sign up to this type of branches in SalesATM. And if you have done that, you also have to set up your stocks. You need to assign your warehouse to the branch. There are certain setups that you need to do, including setting up your customers. So now let's dive into it. We click on POS, you go to back office, and you go to sales. Then this page will open up for you. You see POS wholesale. So it's like selling wholesale to your customers. Then we have types of sales. We have cash sales, credit sales, and a gift. Gift is when you want to give a gift. Normally we give gift to our customers. So you can use this to record those gifts. So let's try credit sales. And then you select the customer and then assign to, this is important, assign this to the proper staff that sold the product to the customer so that his sales target or his sales details will be registered correctly to the staff. So let's do that. We select and then we can backdate the invoice. So if you want to set up, you can go to maybe January here, choose January 1st, and then you can input all of that. And if this is an old invoice that you want to put in sales ATM, definitely you have issued an invoice, a paper invoice number to the customer. Enter that number here. This is for audit purposes so that the auditors can track exactly the old invoices with the digital invoice that you have generated. If that is done, then you click on add product. You select the product and then you enter the quantity you want to sell. You click add, you choose another product, and then you add, let's say 5 here. We add, and we choose another product, and we choose 10, and you say add. You close this page here, and you scroll down, you can see all the information that we have. There's a discount because the credit price and the cash prices might not be the same. So there might be some discount somewhere already. The prices that you created, the price scheme that you have created. And that's why we see the 2% price discount of 2 cities here. The other things that you can do, you can change the quantity. If you wish, you can change the quantity here. And so maybe you can choose 10 and the prices will automatically change. You can go vice versa there. And here the price, maybe there might be a difference between the cash price and the credit price system. So there's automatically a discount there. Another thing you can do is you can add a total discount to this. So maybe if I enter 10%, it will add a discount to all the products. It will calculate 10%, 10% to it. So let's try it. So maybe it will also give you an information. So discount cannot be applied because it results in a discount that exceed your maximum allowed discount of 0. So here, if I'm a staff, every staff have a maximum discount that they can give. And mine is, in this system, the staff that I chose has a 0% discount. So this is another measure that no staff can just go in the system and give any discount that they wish. So there will be another tutorial, or there's a tutorial about how to set up staff. And this is mentioned in somewhere, the percentage discount that is the staff has to offer is entered there. So now we cannot give any discount. So we keep it this way. And then we click on save. When we save, it's gonna generate a nice invoice for us here. You have to put in your company logo in the system so it will pick it up, and then it will have this invoice for you, created by, to the customer, invoice number, everything is there. We have the details of the items, the currency, and the discount here. You can print this. It says print with details. The details that is printing with it's the details that you wish. Sometimes it gives you some information about the side here, some details about what you want. The invoice cannot be returned, items sold cannot be returned, all those details. Or if you just want to print just the invoice, you click on print and you can have your invoice printed for you here. So this is how the invoice is generated. And this is how you can also backdate or input all your invoices that you have not yet entered when you started using Sales ATM. Thank you for watching.